Oh boy. Uh,
Okay.
I never thought I'd see this title. Putussi Gladussi by
No.
ROTTXN.
No, they don't fuck the potato, do they?
The summary is massive girl cock plus vagina potato equals mashed cum potato. Oddly enough, this opens with the lines, Gladys's raw sexual allure didn't disappear when she turned potato. Honestly, it just increased because she was handheld mode like pocket pussy. How very convenient.
I think they missed a trick, not just calling it Smash.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been a good title. Which was obviously throbbing the exact moment she rescued GLaDOS from the brid. I assume from the bird.
From the bird.
But just rescuing her from Bridlington is also quite funny to me, so I'm going to stick with that. Nick, if I may make a suggestion for the sticking to the chair, get your Hawaiian shirts back.
Well, I have actually got
get some linen ones, and
yeah.
it'll breathe nicely. Because that's what I'm wearing right now, and it's pretty good.
It is tempting. I have actually got a bed sheet off my old double bed thrown over this one because it's 10 years old and it was a cheap sort of recliner, and it's like fabric and then this sort of flock fake leather onto it. And I've had it that long that the fake leather is coming off quite badly now.
Okay.
So yeah, I've thrown a bed sheet over it to get a few more years out of it.
I see.
Yeah, I do need another chair, but it's the worst thing is I'm sticking to it through a bed sheet and a t-shirt. It is that hot here.
Bloody hell.
That's too much.
It is very hot in the UK right now for our international listeners.
It's only 27 here. It's going to be 30 tomorrow.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's going to be extremely bad at work, but there we go.
I actually think if I went back in time, I would be horrified. If I went back to meet our past selves, Nick, I think me at age 15 would be horrified to see that I have copied your fashion sense at age 15 and started leading into the bright and colourful shirts that are breathable and quite nice for hot weather.
Yeah, no, because all you used to wear was black, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I've gained more colours since then. But your fashion sense at age 15 was ideal for mid-30s, but looked a bit odd on you at the time. Whereas now it works quite well, so you should get back to it.
We will see. I do like summer. More things are going on, and you don't have to think about wrapping up warm when you go outside. But sort of anything over 25 degrees, the UK just isn't built for. and we all die every year of heat exhaustion and that. So
I mean, you say talking of things going on. What a shit couple of weekends, eh?
Oh yeah. Fucking.
I thought that's where you were going with that. But...
No. I was trying to steer away from that because, anybody who watches the news at this time is probably.
I mean, I mentioned it in the blurb of the last episode because that was a filler episode because we didn't have time or the right mood for it because of everything that was going on.
Yeah, 100%.
So, yeah. But we're all okay, is what I was about to kind of lean into there. If anyone read that and was concerned, don't be. We're fine.
Oh yeah.
Just a bit bummed out.
Yeah, well, we're all fine. Grace and James live in the middle of nowhere. Me and Sophie were about half a mile away, but they didn't make it as far north as to where we were, so,
Perfect. I was worried about you, I won't lie.
No, I was worried about me. But, yeah.
But it's fine. It's a triumph, you might say. Oh ho ho! Yeah, you see where I'm going there.
I see where you're going with it.
So we're talking about Portal today. Nick and I have played both Portal games, I believe.
Yes.
Perfect. I've played some of the modded ones as well, but not many.
Oh, any good?
Portal Revolution, I thoroughly enjoyed. It's very much like anime filler arc side story kind of content.
Oh, okay, so it slots between somewhere.
Yeah, a lot of it happens between Portal 1 and Portal 2.
Okay.
Portal Revolution starts with someone trying to revive GLaDOS,
Ah, right. Okay.
and you have to get in the way of that.
Yeah.
Grace, this is new to you, I think.
Oh, completely.
Uh-huh. So, there's not much to it. Portal's very bare bones. You play as a woman called Shell.
Chell.
Shell?
Chell.
Oh, it's Shell.
It's Chell.
Really?
It's spelled
Yes.
Chell.
It's written Shell, as in short for Michelle.
I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
I thought it was just Chell.
Fuck it. Let's look this up.
Chell.
This could be very awkward. It's never actually said in game.
No, it's not. So, yeah, we've probably had our own misconceptions about pronouncing it ever since we played the games, which was some years ago now.
Yeah, I've been saying Shell as in Michelle. Shell. There's a house pronounced Shell, but that's like a...
I mean, I thought it was always Chell because it sounded more sciencey.
And Chell's an actual name.
Yeah, El Dorado. What was it? The Road to El Dorado. That animated
Yeah,
film.
yeah.
That had a Chell in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, has his Wi-Fi just died?
He's found out he was wrong about the name and he's rage quit.
No, come on. If anybody can deal with being wrong out of the three of us, I think it's probably James.
No, I
Yeah.
left because I was listening to GLaDOS saying Chell's name,
Oh,
and I couldn't hear it over the two of you, so I needed to quit the call, listen to GLaDOS, come back. That's why
Okay.
I disconnected.
and what's the verdict?
Chell.
Ah, I see.
Congratulations, you bastard.
I would apologise, but I'm not sorry.
No, take the win. So Chell, yeah, so she is a test subject at Aperture Science. Her job is to go through some tests, like a mouse in a lab, running through all the little things to get some cheese, or in this case, cake. GLaDOS supervises her. She is an AI who is definitely not evil.
The most malevolent of malevolent AIs.
You know what? I've been thinking about it, and you know what? I think I'd treat Chell the same way if I was GLaDOS, because she did try and kill you.
All right, yeah, fair enough. But I suppose it wasn't GLaDOS's fault that Chell was there in the first place.
That's true.
Yeah.
But as GLaDOS says, under the circumstances, she has been shockingly nice about just keeping her in the maze instead of just killing her off.
Yeah. Which she is quite capable of doing.
Should I be putting photos in Smash or Pass? I guess there isn't really much Smash or Pass for GLaDOS, because it is all voice more than appearance. Fuck it, why not?
Yeah, why not? Let's do it.
Cool.
Are you going to put all the Rule 34 GLaDOS shit up?
You know what,
No.
sure, let's do because there is Rule 34 of GLaDOS.
Well, there's Rule 34 of everything.
That's true, that is... Oh, wow. Oh, that is something. Okay, I had to see
James
that.
almost said, "Oh my!" That's how
Oh,
shocking
mama.
it was.
No, I was so taken aback by this, I briefly channeled the ghost of Johnny Bravo and went Zooey mama.
Oh, okay. Whoa, okay.
You see? So that is a dummy thick version of GLaDOS.
I see. That's what she looks like behind all the wires.
She's trying to sneak up on your testing, but she's dummy thick, and the clap of her portals keep alerting Chell.
Oh,
That looks just like a robot.
So that's actual GLaDOS.
yeah, that is actual GLaDOS.
Right.
So there'd been a lot of talk over the years of how she looks like a woman tied up upside down. I personally don't see it.
I do.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Excuse me. So that photo from of GLaDOS came from a page called Tumblr Sexy Women at fandom.com.
Is GLaDOS a Tumblr sexy woman?
I think if anyone's a Tumblr sexy woman, it's probably GLaDOS, right?
Okay, I
mean,
see. I'll go with it.
I don't think I can name any other Tumblr sexy women. Grace, can you think of any other Tumblr sexy women?
Oh, I mean, Lady Dimitrescu got fucking everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
This is true.
Uh,
Yeah.
Bowsette.
Oh yeah.
That was
She's not in
Bowser.
here.
That's a woman.
So
Anyone who wore that fucking crown during that time became a Tumblr sexy woman.
So women with pages on the Tumblr sexy woman page that you guys will know. Grace, Doc Ock from Into the Spider-Verse
Yeah,
is
I
a
can
Tumblr
believe
sexy
it.
woman. Mm-hmm. Agatha Harkness,
Okay.
Cruella de Vil.
All right.
The one that likes skinning dogs.
The
Alright.
new one though, the young Emma Stone.
The girl
one?
boss.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh, the live
from the
action.
recent film.
Okay.
Shigo.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Understandable.
I can see it. Yep.
Sylvie, Femme Loki.
Yeah.
From
I don't
the
quite get
Loki-
it, but alright.
I get it.
I mean, I get original Lady Loki more than Sylvie, but alright.
Harley Quinn.
Of course.
Helen from the Magnus Archives.
It's not even. You don't even see what. Never mind. Right. Yeah. Okay. Next. I'm not gonna let it get to me.
The Timekeeper Cookie.
I don't know who that is.
Oh no, I thought that was from Loki. It's not. I was thinking of the clock played by the
Miss
lovely Tara
Minutes.
Strong. Yeah. Catra from She-Ra.
Okay.
That's it for names I recognize.
Okay.
Oh.
That I know you guys would recognize. Oh, Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club.
No, I don't recognise. I don't play that weeb shit, James.
We'll have to talk about Doki Doki Literature Club sometime then.
Didn't we already talk about that?
No.
We did briefly,
Oh, probably.
but
Yeah.
it was brief.
Yeah, I thought we did, but maybe not.
I guess the common pattern here is kind of not strong independent women, but
Well, yes, they are.
women with yeah, but not like you know what I mean when I say strong independent woman, the generic.
Oh, no, I don't always know what you mean, but
I'm
okay.
sorry. Yeah, that's hard to articulate, isn't it? But
They're strong, independent women minus the trope.
yeah, this is well written strong independent women
Yeah.
versus the generic I can punch things and yeah, suck it boys. You
Yeah.
know the type.
Yeah, I know the type.
Yeah. Anyway, there's also a page here called List of Characters That Aren't Sexy Women. I'm sorry to go off on this tangent, but this seems important.
Hang on a minute, just one sec. You could literally just reduce that list to just 2 words, just everybody else.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Well, it was actually... So the link was called Forbidden Characters.
forbidden characters.
So, but there's a list and it's Justify. Oh, there's only 2. So, one is Bowsette,
Okay,
and the other is Hatsune Miku.
but everybody else is, apparently.
Everyone else is a Tumblr sexy woman except for Bowsette and Hatsune Miku. I'm just sorry, I'm reading Reason for Exclusion. But she's on the sexy woman PDF. Yes, I know. But I also know it was referring to a specific interpretation of Bowsette. And if I didn't put her here, you people would just make an article about vanilla Bowsette. Listen, that's just Peach with monster features. That does not make a sexy woman. It's specifically buff redhead lesbian Bowsette that qualifies.
I see.
And until we get someone to either draw some art of that version of Bowsette for us to use here, or get permission to use some fan art for a profile picture, Bowsette will remain here.
Wait, just
So-
a second. just one fucking second here. I have the site you're sharing this on
Yep.
is called Sexypedia 2.
Yeah.
What happened to Sexypedia 1?
Well, this is Tumblr sexy women at fandom.com.
I see.
Yeah.
So it's made by people in the comfort of their own home. It's not properly checked or anything.
It's not an
just
official
people's
thing, no.
opinions.
I'm googling buff red. What?
I'd have thought we'd be better credited than this. Like, I'd have thought our sources on this program would have been. You know.
It just came up in the links, and I'm curious.
I'm just pulling your leg, but
Sorry. Right, Hatsune Miku. Look, I get it. Hatsune Miku is very popular on the internet, and for good reason. I like her too. However, just because she is in 1 or 2 things about Tumblr sexy women does not mean she is one. She's just a good character. Don't put her on here.
Okay.
And I've just discovered there is a separate Bowsette that is buff redhead lesbian.
So specifically that one is the Tumblr sexy woman.
Yeah, I mean, I'd seen the blonde Bowsette before. I didn't know there was a buff redhead version. And I'd like to thank the creator of this wiki for introducing me to buff redhead lesbian Bowsette.
Oh, the internet.
Oh, this this show brings me hope every time we record.
I see.
So yeah, GLaDOS is a Tumblr sexy woman.
So,
Good to know.
yeah, the shipping forecast, asking the important questions.
Asking the important questions, is GLaDOS a sexy woman? And if Tumblr says so, who are we to argue? Right, let's talk about the closest thing Portal has to a Tumblr sexy man.
It's Wheatley, isn't it?
It's fucking Wheatley. So, I'll explain for Grace and anyone who's not played Portal. GLaDOS is made of several different personality orbs that all look a little bit like this.
Yes, the cause.
So, when they booted up GLaDOS, one of the first things she did was try to kill everyone. Like, they didn't have long before she was pumping neurotoxin into the atmosphere to kill every scientist that brought her about.
Yeah, that kind of her modus operandi, really.
Exactly.
Yeah, the neurotoxin.
So, in a last-ditch attempt to stop GLaDOS, in fact, not even stop her, just slow her down, buy her time, they built the stupidest personality they could think of. Like, they built something to ask the dumbest questions they could think of. Like, they created the perfect idiot, and they
Yes.
attached it to her to slow her down. And that is Wheatley. Wheatley is stupidity personified
Yeah.
into a single being.
Of course, GLaDOS does take offence to this once she finds out what's going on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's something.
He is.
Like, that's why they always refer to him as a moron, because he is the moron.
Yeah,
He was created to be that way.
he's the proto-moron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Moron Genesis.
And that's the problem in Portal 2. He gets to be in charge of the system. And a lot of people compare that to how Elon Musk is currently running Twitter.
Oh my
And
god.
I completely see it. I won't lie.
Yeah, I'd only made the connection until now, but...
Oh yeah. There's a lot of similar vibes.
Mm.
Okay. Nick, who else should we talk about?
We haven't talked about Cave Johnson yet, have we?
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
So Cave Johnson.
By far, my most favourite character.
So Cave comes up in Portal 2. He is the man behind Aperture Science. He founded it in the 50s. And eventually you go, not back in time, but you go through the archives and you just hear him talk. And he's delightful. He's like the ultimate 50s businessman. I don't know how to describe him. Nick, take over.
Yeah, he's like...
You like John Hamm in Good Omens?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's very John Hamm.
Yes,
But
he is. Yeah.
crucially, voiced by J.K. Simmons, who you'll know as Jonah J. Jameson.
Yeah. Okay.
He's got that kind of aura. He's like he's incredibly charismatic, but incredibly also not bothered about health and safety.
Like my boss.
Mhm. Oh yeah, you work at Aperture Science.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's not pretend otherwise.
Yeah. He starts everything off with like, now then, Cave Johnson here, and then he'll go off on these.
Cave
sort
Johnson
of,
here.
Yeah. Welcome to Aperture Science, future test subjects. You know, and he sort of tells you things which try to inspire you. You know, you're you know, helping with the future of science here, and then something will happen, and he'll have to explain it, and
Yeah. So you travel through time briefly. In the 50s, he opens by telling everyone, like, it's a pre-recorded thing, but he's like, "Welcome, gentlemen, astronauts, war heroes, or Olympians. You're here because you're the best of the best."
yeah.
He very much talks like that.
Okay.
And then it gets to the 80s or the 90s, and he's given up on that.
As people
He's not
kind
getting
of,
astronauts or Olympians.
Yeah, as people kind of realise that that Aperture Science has a questionable attitude towards ethics and morals, shall we say.
Oh yeah.
They stop getting, you know, athletes and astronauts, and they end up getting basically just bums off the street who want to make
Yeah.
a quick buck.
Which does make me worry about Shell.
Yeah, is she an athlete or an astronaut or a bum off the street?
We'll never know. She's a silent protagonist.
Yeah, we will never know.
He's the one who said that line about the human skeleton I sent you the other day.
Oh, which one was that one? Remind me.
It was something oh, hang on. I'm on his quotes. I will find it. Oh, in case you got covered in repulsion, Del, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is, but I'll tell you this. It's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
That is, honestly, I can hear that being said at a toolbox talk at Grace's work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Over a tannoy.
Yeah, like 100%. Just saw this new fucking procedure that they're trying, and they've gone into it half-cocked, implemented it, and it's like, actually, this is incredibly dangerous and harmful for all involved.
Well, should we stop it? No, we've put too much money into it. Just tell them not to touch it.
I've got another quote here. Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the way out, because you are fired. It's like he does not care about health and safety.
No, he doesn't. He thinks it gets in the way.
Mm-hmm. And that's why so much of the 1950s levels are made of asbestos.
Yes. Like every single one.
Oh, yeah. So, that's Cave. In that photo next to him is Carolyn. We don't hear much from her, but eventually you learn she is the template for GLaDOS.
Yes.
He made his secretary immortal. And I reckon we're going to see a lot of shipping of them, because that's kind of a very sweet gesture to make your secretary immortal.
I mean...
But not yourself.
I bet the wife was livid.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, to be fair...
That's a very good point.
It's... If you think about it, for any length of time, it's not a sweet gesture, but it's a sweet gesture that... Well, it's a gesture that Cave Johnson himself would find sweet, being a man of science.
Yeah.
It's a gesture... Apparently, from reading through the wiki, it's not a gesture she was into.
Yeah, I can imagine. But I don't think I'd be into being made immortal.
But if I was a fucking lunatic like Cave Johnson, and I wanted to do something nice for my secretary... I would think making her immortal would be up there.
Yeah, 100%.
Right, I'm going to try and find some Wheatley quotes as well, because I feel like this is a good way of showing Grace perspective on just what these people are like.
Yeah. Yeah, Wheatley, lovable moron, played by Stephen Merchant.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I don't even know how to demonstrate Wheatley.
He's kind of peppy, isn't he?
Yeah, when he shows up, you kind of think he's sort of sweet and kind of well-meaning.
Yeah.
But after a while, like, there's a great scene where he's talking about hacking, and like he's like, right, I'm gonna have to hack this. I'm a bit embarrassed, so just look away. And you just hear him smash the glass. It's like, okay, that's your hacking done. I think that's all the voiced characters, unless I'm missing anyone else.
Well, there's.
Oh no, sorry, the turrets as well.
Yeah,
they're
to be fair, they are a character in of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
As in, you do feel bad when you blow them up and tip them over, and
oh, I do.
Yeah, various other things.
I'll just post the voice lines. You guys can just pick one to listen to. Thank you to the Portal Wiki for compiling so much of this stuff as well. Here you go.
Yeah, here we go. Turret voice lines.
They're just so sweet. Like, I can't do it justice. You just gotta listen to one being like, "Are you still there?" I didn't know the laser in Portal was called the thermal discouragement beam until looking at this just now. And that's a fantastic name.
Yeah, it's very... Like, Aperture is
Science.
very SpaceX in their naming of things.
And you know what? 10 years ago, that would have been a compliment.
Yeah. Like, I think one of my favourites was... Is it Unscheduled Rapid Disassembly? Was that a SpaceX thing? Yeah.
I don't know, but I can believe it.
Yeah, it was something like that. It's one of my favourite turns of phrase for when something just, disintegrates because you didn't build it properly. Or because something's gone wrong.
Yeah, I can definitely believe it. But yeah, thermal discouragement beam. Yeah. Grace, what do you think of the turrets?
It's just children.
Yeah, they're kind of sort of sweet and naive. And they will shoot anything that moves. They
Yeah.
just sort of... They're very deadly. They're probably one of the few things that can kill you short of falling off a cliff into, like, a... If you fall into the water, you'll die, but is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that and the thermal discouragement beam.
Mm-hmm.
So.
It burns.
Oh. They're very cute.
Okay.
There's also the cube, which we briefly mentioned. The cube does not have any voices. I will show you a picture of the cube.
Are we putting this in Smash or Pass?
I'm afraid so. There's nowhere else to put it. And I don't discriminate. If you want to bang a cube, that's on you.
Yeah,
In fact, I'm willing to bet we will find some erotica about the cube.
Oh, 100%. People do strange things when they're stuck on their own.
Yeah,
You know, for days, weeks, months on end.
exactly.
Yeah, but what the fuck can you do with it? Look at it. It's just
You
a
hold
cube.
it, you put it on buttons, you can talk to it. So there's a series of tests where you have to keep the cube alive and going through different little bits. And GLaDOS is telling you about the cube's feelings the entire time. And then at the end it's like, you can't get through until you put the cube in the incinerator.
Yeah, and you have to
right.
incinerate the cube.
You have to incinerate the cube. And no matter what you do, GLaDOS says, "Oh, you were way faster at that than anyone else. You monster." Like, no matter what she tells you, you've just been cruel. And like, wow, that cube had feelings. I can't believe you did that.
The fucking mind games that are played.
Oh, she's such a hater.
Yeah.
The one that always sticks with me is GLaDOS just going, "Wow, according to this test, you're a horrible person. We weren't even testing for that. I don't know how this came up."
I think I'm due a replay of Portal at some point.
It's worth another go.
Yeah, it was a fun little game, and Portal 2, which expanded more on the lore of it.
Mhm.
I
mean,
really enjoyed Portal 2.
Portal 2 is my favourite GLaDOS, just because she's so petty about everything.
Well, yeah, because she gets put in a potato battery.
I was about to say, in fact, we forgot to mention, GLaDOS is briefly exiled into being a potato,
Yeah.
and she's not... I guess it's her tsundere moment, if anything. Like, she goes from being all-powerful running the lab to inside a potato having to fight off a crow that is attacking her. And
Yeah, you know the science
like her brain
experiments-
power is reduced.
Yeah, like the science experiment you did as a kid, Grace, where you could make a battery out of a potato
Yeah.
that would light a bulb. Well, basically, like her entire consciousness ends up in one, in a potato battery experiment, and you've got to go rescue her from being pecked by crows, and
Fucking hell.
then you go and help her get her facility back.
Yeah. Which you helped undo.
Yeah.
Let me find a picture of Potato. The fandom name for her is Potatoes,
Potatoes,
incidentally. Yep. Here we go.
And yet,
Oh no.
How are you holding up? 'Cause I'm a potato!
that was basically similar to the delivery of her line in that game.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
How are you doing? 'Cause I'm a potato. She's so mad about it.
Yeah, it was a good game, was Portal 2. I did love finding out the the lore behind the facility.
Yeah, it's a good time to explore.
Yeah.
So, I'll quickly go through the cores.
Yeah, I think they're
So
going
as-
to come up.
So they separate from GLaDOS and have their own individual personalities. So we've got the Curiosity Core, who is just curious about everything. All his lines are like, "Ooh, hello, what's that? What are you doing? Ooh, you're the lady from the test. Hi."
Okay.
The Intelligence Core only talks in recipes.
Recipe for the cake.
Oh yeah, it's recipes. It is a recipe for the cake.
Yeah, it is a recipe for the cake, yeah.
GLaDOS tells you there's cake at the end of the test as like a thank you. The entire time,
Is the cake a lie?
the cake is a lie.
The cake
And
is a
that's
lie.
where that's from. Yeah.
I did wonder where that was from.
So the first hint, well, not the first hint you get that GLaDOS is evil, is on one of the panels behind the test. It hasn't quite gone in. And one of the previous people who were being tested on has written, "The cake is a lie," somewhere that GLaDOS can't see it.
Yeah, that's the Rat Man.
Yeah, that's Ratman. And
Yeah, you'll be going through the test chambers and you'll find gaps behind panels and buttons that don't fit right, and you can sort of pull them out and go behind them and find like a little den which is set up for a bit to get beyond the range of the cameras, where he's usually written some sort of graffiti telling you about what's coming next.
Yeah, he's the first one to tell you the cake is a lie, and
Yes.
that obviously GLaDOS is probably going to kill you at the end. I mean, you kind of know from the beginning, because just the premise of like an evil AI, of an AI doing stuff like this. Like it was never subtle, but that's the first confirmation.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's the anger core, who is just rage. All he's doing is just screaming at you.
100%. It's like they're not even coherent words. It's just sort of like growling and shrieking and screaming.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why did the...
Okay, real
Yep.
question. What are they actually testing for?
That's a very good question. In Shell's case, it is they just want to use the portal gun.
Yeah, they are testing the portal gun before releasing it as a marketable product to the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you just go through lots of different mazes using the portal. Mazes that can only be solved by placing portals in different places.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm guessing she's poor as fuck because there's no way she'd be doing all this stuff unless she got some cake at the end.
I mean, you just kind of wake up in the lab, and you don't really have a choice.
Yeah, we don't really know Chell's backstory. I mean, she could be like somebody in off the street. She could be a clone.
Yeah. I'm
leaning towards clone.
I think GLaDOS just gets off on tests, I'll be honest.
Well, yeah, that's how she's programmed.
Yeah. Because once Wheatley takes over, he also gets really into testing, when he didn't really before. So I think it's less about, does the gun work? Does the portal gun work? It's more, I just want to test people.
Yeah.
Just to see what's going on. Just to see what happens.
Because
Love a bit of experimentation.
That's how they are programmed.
Mm-hmm.
There's a good response that comes from gathering data, and it's programmed into GLaDOS, so she has to keep testing.
So according to the wiki, it's implied... Yeah, she's an orphan. Shell was She was the daughter of one of the scientists that worked there.
Oh, okay. I stand corrected.
And again, we can't trust GLaDOS.
No.
So it's very much ambiguous. So maybe she was cloned. Who knows? But yeah, heavily implied she's the daughter of a scientist who worked at Aperture due to a science one of the science projects in the Bring Your Daughter to Work Day chamber.
Ah, yeah, where you find GLaDOS as a potato.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you find the potato.
Yeah.
But yeah, it implies that that Shell was the daughter there.
And ended up being frozen in
Kept alive.
cryostasis, I think.
Kept alive for shits and giggles.
Yeah, and testing.
Yeah, one of the science fair entries is signed by Shell.
Ah, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense then.
Anyway, cores. There's a space core, which we've talked about briefly.
Yeah, these are the defective ones we're getting onto now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the space core is just obsessed with space. Imagine just like... Do you remember the first time you had Relentless, Grace?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but a space fixation.
What?
Just going around like, space, we gotta go to space. That kind of thing.
I feel like I feel like we had very different Relentless experiences.
No, you were very bouncy on your first Relentless.
I don't think you were there for my first Relentless.
You were doing jumping jacks in my kitchen, listening to Carly Rae Jepsen.
But I had also had 2 monsters.
Okay.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah.
And I was desperately trying to stay awake.
Okay.
On 2 monsters and a Relentless, I don't think I would have slept for a week.
I sipped the Relentless.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have a whole one.
Ah, you
'cause
were
it was
just keeping
disgusting.
yourself topped up.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Space Core loves his space. He really wants to go to space. And he does.
Yep, spoiler alert, by the way.
And he's horrified at what he finds.
Aww.
looking at this list of his quotes, he's like, hey, lady, let's go to space. Space. And then he's like, oh my god, I'm in space. Ah, there's a star. And another one. Star. Oh, I'm in space. Earth. Want to go back to Earth. Want to go to Earth. Go home. Don't like space. Space too big. It's too big. Want to go home. Want to go to Earth. Space.
There's something very Douglas Adams about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very much so. There's the...
I suppose the last two would be the adventure core and the fact core.
So the adventure core is your classic adventure-y hero man who's like, yeah, calm down, lady, I'm Rick. Let's deal with this. And he's like very gung-ho.
Yeah.
There's not that much to say about him, to be honest.
Likes to brag about the adventures which he thinks he's been on.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, being a core trapped in a facility in the reject pile, they're probably all made up anyway.
Yeah, these are the cores that did not make it.
Yeah.
Bless him.
Finally, we have the fact core. I'm just going to go through the fact core facts instead, because I think that'll be fun. Now, the wiki has handily divided the fact core's facts into true facts, nearly true facts, partially true facts, false facts, subjective facts, and unverifiable facts.
Oh, wow.
I'm just going to pick one at random, and you guys can tell me which one it's from.
Yeah, okay.
Cool. So, China produces the world's second largest crop of soybeans.
I think that's pretty true.
False?
It's false. Completely wrong. That is Brazil.
Oh, wow, okay.
Roman toothpaste was made with human urine. Urine as an ingredient in toothpaste continues to be used up until the 18th century.
False.
Completely false. Before the Wright brothers invented the aeroplane, people wanting to fly anywhere were required to eat 200 pounds of helium.
Oh, that's true.
That is absolutely true.
That is 100% true.
Okay, I've got a better idea for this. Grace, I kind of want you to do some of these in the Kunk voice.
Oh, let's have a look.
I must warn you, there is a Hoover going around the place outside my door as I am speaking. And I can hear it.
Is it showing up on the mic?
That is what I'm about to check. Yes. Just slightly.
I like how some of these are nearly true facts.
Yeah. You know, I'll try the Kunk voice. Cellular phones will not give you cancer. Only hepatitis.
I like this one. The first person to prove that cow's milk is drinkable was very, very thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
At some point in their lives, 1 in 6 children will be abducted by the Dutch.
Bloody hell. Alright, stopped.
During the Great Depression, the Tennessee Valley Authority outlawed pet rabbits, forcing many to hot glue gun long ears to their pet mice.
Oh my god.
So, the fact core is just Philomena Kunk. Admittedly, a good 10 years before Philomena Kunk existed, but I feel like the fact core would be improved with that accent.
Marie Curie invented the theory of radioactivity, the treatment of radioactivity, and dying of radioactivity.
She sure did.
Oh,
The automobile
boy.
brake was not invented until 1895. Before this, someone had to remain in the car at all times, driving in circles until passengers returned from their errands. Like, that's her. That's Kunk.
Yeah, 100% it is.
Yeah, but she had all the factual answers.
Yeah, she had answers to all of these. The fact core is just providing things.
Yeah, just spouting facts. Or, yeah.
Halley's Comet can be viewed orbiting Earth every 76 years. For the other 75, it retreats into the heart of the sun, where it hibernates undisturbed.
Oh, boy.
In fact, I think this one was in a Kunk episode. The first
Really?
commercial airline flight took to the air in 1914. Everyone involved screamed the entire way.
It does sound like a...
Okay, you get the point. Hope we see more fact core out there. Any questions? Because that is literally every character.
No.
Yeah.
aside from the bird. But that's not really a character. So I think we're mostly going to see shipping of Shell and GLaDOS. That seems the obvious pair.
Yeah, Shell and GLaDOS and Cave and Carolyn,
Yeah.
I reckon.
I think a lot of it will be enemies to lovers themed.
Do you know what I would like to find?
Go for it.
I want to find the original universe where Cave Johnson buys Twitter.
Okay. I can almost guarantee we will find Wheatley buys Twitter.
Oh.
Because that comparison is so strong that I think a lot of people are going to make that.
All right, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
In fact, Wheatley / Elon Musk will be very funny. So I'm fully up for that. Possibly Wheatley, GLaDOS, enemies to lovers.
Yeah, possibly. It'd be an interesting one.
Like, GLaDOS discovers she's a moron sexual and just goes, oh no.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Good God.
So this isn't Portal. I think we will see GLaDOS shipped with other AIs quite often.
Shodan.
In particular, Shodan.
Yep, calling it
who
now.
Has a lovely voice.
Yeah, like Shodan walked so that GLaDOS could run.
Yeah.
Or
I mean,
Hal 9000.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I reckon so.
I think more likely Shodan, though.
Yep.
Because they're both video games from a similar era. And... Oh, okay, Nick. Shag, Marry, Kill. GLaDOS. Shodan. Hal.
Which way around is it? Are they trying to kill me? Well, obviously they're trying to kill me.
Oh, of course they're trying to kill you. They're AIs.
Oh, boy. I'm not quite sure I can answer that.
Grace.
They don't...
Same question.
Oh, boy.
I don't really know, to be honest. Wait,
Shag, Marry,
repeat the
Kill.
question.
GLaDOS. Shodan from System Shock. HAL 9000 from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know any of them.
AIs you would know.
I don't. I'd kill
Absolutely.
ChatGPT.
Everybody would.
Yeah, I have found that an interesting thing to think about, because I find robots in fiction and AI in fiction generally very adorable. ChatGPT makes me side with the people who want to just kill all technology.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because this is the reality.
Because there's
of
always
it.
someone in sci-fi that's like, I don't trust no machines, and we're gonna be like Dune and just sort of go back to thinking with our brains instead. And I've never...
And you're just like, those people.
Yeah, I've always looked at them and think, oh, they're so backwards, I don't get it. Look, it's a cute little robot. But now, ChatGPT, I'm completely with those people.
Also, if you saw them turn ChatGPT into a cute little robot, you'd be like, they're just trying to look cute, so
I don't
so
think
you
it'd
let your
work
guard
on me.
down.
Interestingly,
Happy
It
to
would.
simp for GLaDOS, but not ChatGPT. Here is Shodan's voice, just so you understand where I'm coming from. Thinking about it, I think she's the original ASMR voice.
I mean, she's the voice you hear when you type in a number you find in a call box.
What?
Excuse me? Oh, a phone sex line.
Yes.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
I mean, come on, games are made by nerds. Of course they're going to try and make the robot
that's true.
sexy.
But she's from a
Fuck's
horror
sake.
game.
yeah.
That
Oh,
makes no difference.
Shodan's a search engine now.
This could
They've made
only
a
go
set-
well.
What?
Shodan.io is a Google competitor. I've just found out. You maniacs!
The only one to go up against Google is Shodan.
I have faith in you, Bing.
Oh, fucking hell.
Stop both of these. Okay. Shag, Marry, Kill. Grace. GLaDOS. The Terminator. The Iron Giant. The only AIs I know you know about.
Kill the Iron Giant.
Oh,
no.
man.
Shag GLaDOS. Marry Terminator, because it'd be funny.
I mean, yeah, I get the appeal of marrying Arnie. I can respect that.
But killing the Iron Giant.
I know. Oh, my boy. My boy did
I don't
nothing
see
wrong.
the appeal of the Iron Giant.
He's a good lad. He just wanted to be Superman.
He's wet.
He was a hero.
He's got no sex appeal.
He was a hero.
He was.
Yeah, I don't like the nice
No,
ones.
that's true. Yeah, you're into your bad boys.
Indeed.
Oh, I know who it should have been. Arnie, Ultron, GLaDOS. Checkmate. Alternatively, Arnie, Vision, GLaDOS. I suppose he's probably more nice, isn't he? Maybe not. What would make that a harder one for you, Ultron or Vision?
Kill Arnie.
Oh wow.
Shag GLaDOS.
Oh wow.
And marry Ultron.
We are learning things about Grace today. So you picked both of the villain options.
Yeah.
Nice.
I do think that if we were to plot ourselves on an alignment chart, I reckon Grace would be closest to chaotic evil, if not in it. So,
I'm not that bad.
Maybe next time we do a quiz, we'll do alignments.
yeah, what's your alignment?
Because Grace is somewhere on the evil for sure.
Grace, what's your alignment? Redacted.
Redacted evil.
I'm not going to fucking tell you.
Okay, any more predictions before we get into it?
No.
I reckon that we will see at least more than one GLaDOS/Reader.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, that's a
Because-
hot take.
Yeah, people
Yeah,
are
probably.
like that.
People do be like that.
Yeah.
We could voice some of those if we get Grace like a voice changer.
No. I'd rather not.
Suit yourself. Okay, shall we get into it?
I
then?
mean, I don't mind doing it.
You don't sound like GLaDOS.
Hello,
true,
and again,
but-
welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided.
Oh, hello. I'm
Sense.
GLaDOS.
Evil Northern GLaDOS is
You
fucking
fancy a bit of
hilarious.
testing, love?
The brew
Oh.
is a lie.
Oh, but the brew is a lie. The pie is a lie. Right.
Today we're testing how much I can put in bread.
How much bread I can put in bread.
We're going to start with this pie, and I'm going to put it in some bread. Does this count as a good meal? Shell, it's up to you to find out, love.
The testers
Oh.
don't die of a heart attack before the end.
Oh, I'd fail.
Funnily enough, I was looking at the Switch and there's a new game that's come out where it's it's like Untitled Goose Game. You're trying to help people around the town, and for the life of me, it shocked the fuck out of me that it was a bunch of it was a northern town and it's fully voiced.
Oh shit, okay.
And I was just like, oh my god.
I'm interested.
Yeah, it's
sounds
it's
familiar.
independent. It's rated #1 on the Switch. So I was like, fuck me.
Do you
That's done
remember
well.
the name?
I think it's something like "Thank God You're Here" or something. Thank goodness you're here.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's always weird, like walking around in a video game world, what you
Yeah,
sort of
thank goodness you're
recognise. Like, I had the same thing with The Getaway when I played that, because that was set in London. So it was all, like, cars and street furniture that I recognised. And I also had the same in Everybody's Gone to the Rapture.
alright.
I
'Cause
imagine you're having that a lot more right now in Fallout London.
oh,
incidentally.
I still
If we
can't
can
get it to
have one
work.
more tangent before we... You can't!
No.
Oh, mate.
No, I'll work on it when I get the time. I was going to work on it today, but I decided to sort the shed out instead, which is well overdue, because my original shelving in there had collapsed.
Okay, call me.
So-
I will show you how to set it up. I'm on my 3rd character already.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, because I realised I could mod it, and I found out how to mod the mod. And there's a couple of tweaks I wanted to make, because the Thames is 250 rads per second by default.
Okay, so, yeah, to stop you swimming
will-
across it.
It will kill you instantly if you go in the Thames, and
Yeah.
I wanted that to be a bit more forgiving.
Okay.
So I turned that down a little bit.
Yeah, fair enough.
I also realigned the points for your character to
Yeah.
be closer to New Vegas. And there's some bug fixes as well.
Okay,
But-
I see.
But Fallout London, very good. If anyone's inclined to play that, you should.
I know for a fact that, just to continue on this tangent briefly, I know for a fact that I am going to be playing it and I'm going to see a traffic warden with a bandage over his face and lose my
Yep.
fucking shit.
I found that armor fairly early on.
Oh, it's armor. You can be the traffic warden.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe I will have to get this working.
Told you. But anyway, Portal.
Yeah, we should probably get into it.
We
Yeah.
should probably start playing with portals.
Ooh,
Hey,
You're welcome. I
that's
do
the
homework.
spirit. Ah.
now we are pointing with power.
Grace has earned her cake today.
Hey.
That's a lie.
It is a lie. There's no cake.
Where there is no cake, you must strive to make your own.
Ooh. Be the cake you want to see.
I know what kind of cake I can make.
What cake can you make?
You'll find out.
It better not be lavender.
No.
I'm not fucking touching anything lavender out of your kitchen. Not after
Not after
after
the
Grace
lavender ice cream
poisoned
incident.
herself.
You listen to
Making-
me. I am immune to so many poisons at this point by sheer exposure.
Listener, I'd like you to know the worst thing about the fact Grace poisoned herself with lavender ice cream that she made herself. She finished the tub.
Yeah, I didn't want to waste it.
You would be like, this is poison, and you just kept going.
I mean, nobody likes wastage. Come
The thing
on.
is, alright, so lavender is not inherently poisonous. You just get strains which are more suited to perfume than eating.
And that's what you put in the ice cream.
Yes.
You kept going.
I ate an entire tub.
Oh,
I ate 300 millilitres of cream and some milk and lavender.
God bless you.
excellent.
And god damn it, next year I shall make more.
I've actually planted some lavender in the garden this weekend, so if you need more, it's always
Oh,
there.
we've got tons in my back garden.
Ah, well, now you might have some more.
No, you don't need a lot. As I also found
As-
out, you
yeah,
don't need
as
a
you-
lot.
as you found out.
Very true.
So
Okay.
I went straight in with the crack treated seriously tag.
Okay.
Shut up.
And it did not disappoint for my first sort of foray. This is Rick Gets Dating Advice by Sharky Malarkey,
Rick.
the Adventure Core.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Gets dating advice. He is sweet on Caroline, and I think he goes to the Fact Core for
Oh, no.
dating advice.
Oh,
Nice.
no. I mean, Carolyn's a sweetie, so yeah, that's solid choice, Rick.
Yep, fair enough. So, yeah, this looks
Ooh.
quite good. Yeah, someone has a crush, and someone's about to get crushed into a metal orb. Apparently the Fact Core's name is Craig in this.
Huh.
So, yeah, there it is.
I can't remember my password, so that's gonna stay locked out for
That's
now.
gonna stay logged out.
I found a crossover
Mhm.
between Team Fortress 2's Scout and Wheatley.
Oh, I
Okay.
can see them being friends.
And yeah, slow burn, friends to lovers,
Wow. Okay.
dialogue
Wheatley-
heavy.
Scout fucks
being
Wheatley.
an idiot. Idiots in love is
Yes.
a good tag.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
And this is by Owl Fluffy, and it's Loquacious Lovers.
What does loquacious mean again?
I don't know. I've heard it so many times, and I don't know.
Very talkative.
Okay.
Ah.
Scout finds a talky robot and talks to it.
Oh wow, that means every time I've heard it, they were chatting shit.
Wait, really?
Oh, it means, oh yeah, very loquacious. That means you're a fucking chatterbox.
You can be loquacious, Grace, in a good way.
Thank you.
Like once you get talking, you tell stories.
Yeah, we can all be loquacious if it's something we're passionate about.
Mm-hmm. That's why we're here.
Although that doesn't always work.
Indeed. Trying to work out how the fuck these two come about, so I'm just skimming through the thick.
I think it's the same universe.
Is it?
So Half-Life and Portal are in the same universe.
Yes.
I'm not sure if Team Fortress 2 is. They were all sold as the same package of game. At one point, they were called the Orange Box, which had all 3 games on it.
Yeah, like the, I think Half-Life 3, if it was ever going to be released, their possibly might have been some element of crossover. Because, of course, the Borealis, which is this mysterious sort of ship mentioned in Half-Life 2, one of the episodes, it's either episode 1 or episode 2, that's an Aperture Science ship, like a research vessel.
Oh, interesting. I've not played Half-Life.
Yeah, I think the whole idea was that you were going to go and find the Borealis, possibly. But, of course, Half-Life 3 is yet to be released. And probably never will be.
I would be shocked if that happens.
Yeah, I know.
I think they were just on someone else's patch and they found it.
They just found Wheatley.
Yeah.
I mean... so
He was just there.
So the ending for Wheatley is he does get launched into space at the very end. It's possible he just fell back to Earth at some point and was discovered.
I suppose he would, re-enter the atmosphere eventually.
He would eventually probably fall down, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not think about it too hard, because the timeline is weird.
In this, they've been fighting robots, so...
Oh, God.
He does look funny. They do look very chatty. It's quite sweet. But yeah.
No, this is a ship I can get behind. They are definitely both idiots, and they're definitely both... They could be in love. On the subject of Wheatley, though, I found Wheatley/Reader before I found GLaDOS/Reader.
Oh my God, okay.
And I've been sorting by kudos. So this is Good Vibrations by RoboBits, and the O's are zeros in so it's R0, B0 bits. Female reader with Wheatley.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to read the summary.
Okay.
As we all know, using your robot companion as a vibrator while trapped in a scientific facility at the hands of a psychopathic AI is considered self-care.
Yeah. I believe it.
God.
This tells me everything I need to know about this fic. I kind of want to see where it goes, though.
I'm just trying to find how they propose. I'm using you as a vibrator.
How did you even get over here? It's honestly pretty stupid looking, but I could drag myself along the floor with these. Wheatley moved his handles to demonstrate.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Of course he's dragged himself along by the handles the whole way. You knew Wheatley wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed. That was much more than obvious. Even he had to know the basics human functions, though. He ran the relaxation center. How else would he get a job like that?
Probably because humans which are kept in stasis don't need much relaxation.
That's true.
Like just waking up, just waking up once every 100 years to get them to move around and, so the joints don't seize up. I'm going to take a small nap, all right? All right, but on one condition, yeah? Hold me while you're asleep. To keep me from rolling away, obviously. Nothing else. Wheatley wants a cuddle.
He wants to not
Wheatley.
roll away, to be honest. Okay, so she asks Wheatley for a massage, which gets the vibration function going, and then she mentions, you're aware of things that go on down here, right? And he goes, I'm not an idiot, of course I know. Humans, pee out of there, right? Yeah, I think that's it.
Oh, Wheatley.
Yes, but it's also good for stress relief. Right. Yeah, I knew that. You want to use me to massage you so you can relax and solve puzzles better. Am I getting that right? Yeah, nail on the head, Wheatley. And then they bang.
Oh, good grief. There's a lot of good stuff here.
Wheatley.
Yeah.
I found another one.
Go ahead, Grace. Yep.
It's Scout and
Scout
blooming
Wheatley
Wheatley again.
Again?
Yeah, I was just like, no.
I swear you're searching for these at this point.
I'm not. The story of how a British robot and a Bostonian mercenary fell in love, told in a silly little fake I'll probably only write when I'm bored, by Jello Bubble.
How? I would never have guessed
Soldier
this
speaks
is popular.
in caps lock. I just like the tags.
I've got a second Wheatley reader too.
Yeah.
There is, to be clear, there is a lot of GLaDOS shell in between all of these. So that is definitely the more popular option, but it baffles me that there's so much more Wheatley reader than GLaDOS reader.
Yeah, 100%. I guess some people just like an idiot.
They want an idiot to talk dirty to them.
A lovable idiot.
If you're some...
Yeah, I think a lovable idiot than a patronising bitch is probably like, out of the two.
If you'd like a British moron to talk dirty to you, why not write in to the Fanshipping Podcast?
Or to be fair,
Ask for
Or
Nick.
if you'd like a patronising bitch to talk to you and then hang up on you, write
Also
into
the... we got you covered.
I mean, to be fair,
We got everything here.
just listen to the fucking podcast.
Yeah.
We're three British idiots. We'll just talk to you.
If you want a northerner who can explain about the inner workings of a train or car, please write in.
Call now.
Yeah, we've got it all.
Oh,
Good
Oh,
God.
Oh, we run a very specific service here.
yeah. 100,000 likes and Nick's train facts will become a one-episode thing.
It'll need that many to motivate me to do that.
100%.
Oh.
Oh boy.
I will say, this second Wheatley Reader one opens with, "Hello there."
Oh, excellent.
I'm going to try and find...
Let me just post this because we're getting a little bit more avant-garde here.
Are we?
This is love_as_a_construct by oodle_o_doodle.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this is a
Cube.
weighted companion cube and an oracle turret /fic.
Okay.
So you know the slightly
Oh,
bigger
no.
turret
Yeah.
that you see? Yeah, that's the oracle turret. The additional tags are drama and romance, fluff and crack, doomed relationship,
Oh.
star-crossed,
Oh, there's cover art.
Oh.
and yeah. Unfortunately, one of the additional tags is my finest illustration work yet. I will never top this. And for me, at least, it doesn't work. The illustration doesn't work, and I'm so gutted. I wanted to see that.
Yeah, I'm not seeing...
Yeah, so Oodle Doodle, if you are listening to this, and I know you are, your link's broken, mate. Please, sort it out. I want to see it.
Oh. Well, hopefully they go by the same name elsewhere and have posted it somewhere online.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
This is cute.
It is. It is. Like, the companion cube and the oracle turret are singing to each other.
Oh. Yeah, that's nice. I
Oh,
have too many tabs on
Doug
here.
Ratman did this
Aha.
as well.
So, I found my first tentacle thing.
They're not tentacles, they're wires, aren't they?
These are wire tentacles.
I found my first man on cube action pic.
Oh, we're getting to that in that case. I just want to say that the wire tentacles, nipple play, bondage, degradation, humiliation, spanking, size differences, etc. fic is also Wheatley/reader.
Okay.
You've got your British
Okay.
moron and tentacles at the same time.
He shouldn't be allowed those.
In a fic called New Heights by Thrown to the Side.
Good God.
Okay.
The notes say, "Stupid ass robot makes my stupid ass horny."
Ah,
I had no idea there'd be so many...
there's
yeah,
a lot of more on sexuals on here.
so many Wheatley simps.
Wow, take
Oh.
a look at these wires. I've got full control of them. It's like a bunch of arms. Man, I could get so much done with these. Let's see, I'll just stick one up to your face here. Oh, you're warm. And look at that, you just squirmed when I touched you. You must be really, really scared. This is... Oh, wow, okay. It's from... Like it's Wheatley talking to you.
Yeah, they've nailed his tone of voice here.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah.
It's just...
Oh, damn it, I've just gotten you off again, haven't I? Well, I suppose I don't blame you. Actually, it's quite logical, isn't it? Massive, powerful robot, tiny, weak human. Why wouldn't you submit yourself to me? I'm like a god to you, after all. Wait a second.
Wheatley, no!
Did you put me in charge because you wanted me to speak down to you? Oh, now that's clever. You're a clever one. Smart, clever human. Oh, dear. You're not into compliments too, are you? Like, this is so Wheatley.
It is.
Like, and
It's disgustingly so.
yeah,
I don't mean that as...
Just seeing Wheatley in a new
I
light.
don't mean this is a slight on the author, but yeah, disgustingly so.
Nick, I think you should do this as a fanfics and chill.
Oh God. I'm gonna have to do it in the style.
Strictly solo.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it solo, aren't
I mean, I'm happy to sit in and listen, but I will be sat laughing in the corner at you trying to sound like Stephen Merchant, but also a sexy robot man, because those two things should never have been together.
No,
But,
no.
I mean, if this is your thing, fantastic. Good on you. It's very strange to me to hear Stephen Merchant as a sexy man. Okay, Grace, what was it you found? Man on Cube Action.
Make Me Happy by Oddsocket. Brackets, ominous loom.
So this is Doug Ratman and the Cube.
Yeah, okay. Male on cube action.
Yeah, and lots of emotional turbulence, apparently.
I can believe that. Doug wasn't all there in terms of sanity.
But you wouldn't be either in his situation, I don't think.
Oh no.
No. A crack fic by any other name. Actually, yeah, one of the tags is Man on Cube Action.
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's only one with that, unfortunately.
Oh boy.
Oh my god. There are 8,000 works in inanimate objects.
Okay, so brief tangent. I'd like to know what the top 3 inanimate objects people are having sex with.
Sure. But that's definitely going to be an episode one day.
Okay. I
I
see.
Right. Well, one's Genshin Impact, so I've no idea who these people are. I'm not entirely sure the inanimate object is involved. Okay, so that's less someone fucking the object. That's someone fucking someone else using an object.
I see.
But what's the object?
I don't know Genshin Impact. I don't get this shit.
You sound
It
so
might be an
defeated.
egg. Well, it
Oh,
says
God.
egg preg. I think that might just be someone had... It's Kakian, did you lay this egg?
Oh no.
Rather than someone putting an egg up there. I think.
It's annoying and slightly horrifying that I know to what you're referring to when you say Kaki and did you lay this egg, and I wish I didn't know what it referred to.
That's a story for another time.
Annoyingly, it's something you introduced to me as well. I was
Oh,
young
damn
and
right.
innocent before you told me about that.
It's the first thing I knew about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
It's not even anything to do with JoJo.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but like
Ian.
it's not official.
Oh, God, no. I mean, it's close to being official.
God.
Second one is original male character with another original male character. So I'll skip that. Batman.
Batman's not inanimate.
No.
It is if it's Lego Batman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
true.
The next one is Draco Malfoy / Harry Potter. The prompt: Draco is a telemarketer who calls Harry trying to sell him stuff. Phone sex in shoes.
Oh fucking hell.
How does that happen?
I feel like the fantasies are getting a bit mediocre. Like it's a call salesman. What? Like what happened to the Harry Potter fandom? It aged, didn't it?
Hi, do you want to buy a vacuum cleaner? Fuck me. What are you
Honestly,
wearing?
The places that this fucking podcast takes us.
Yeah. Okay, we're doing inanimate objects one day. That's a promise.
Do you know there's people on the fucking internet who do mashups, and I have always wanted to see inside the brain of them.
Like the brilliant man DJ Cummerbund.
Yeah, and the brilliant man Neil Cicierega as well.
Mhm.
I've always wanted to see inside their brain because it's like, how do you realise this is exactly the same fucking principle? How do you get from Harry Potter to telemarketing?
It sounds like it was set as a challenge of like, someone write me some phone sex where someone's a telemarketer, and then they went, got it.
Ah,
And then it's Harry Draco.
I'm putting old Potter and Malfoy in here.
Yes, and I'm making one of them be a vacuum cleaner salesman and the other be like, what are you wearing, Mr. Vacuum Cleaner Salesman? Like, oh, okay. I assume that's how it plays out. I don't know.
Oh boy.
We'll come back to that another time.
Yes, we do. need
Sean
to do
Connery, the
inanimate
dragon,
objects.
is a used car salesman and entices the main character to
I mean,
buy
I get
a
it if it's
clapped
Sean
out
Connery.
Volvo.
Good evening.
Sex ensues.
Would you like to buy a vacuum cleaner? What are you wearing? Yes.
Yes, this is a nice Volkswagen.
Would you like some phone sex?
Oh boy.
So it's quite easy to throw it all together.
Yeah, I kind of want to read Sean Connery and Dragonheart doing phone sex.
Oh no.
Oh, could you hang up? Sorry, one more time. How many fics are there in Dragonheart? Banger of a film.
The thing is,
Not one I would expect much erotica out of.
I am willing to bet that I have bought more cars over my lifetime than you guys.
Yeah.
Yes, I have bought one car.
More than us combined, Nick.
Yeah, this is it. More than you combined. Quite honestly, I think I could get suckered in if there was just a dragon there with the voice
Sean
of Sean
Connery was, yeah. Good evening.
Would you shag the dragon Sean Connery for a free car? Like a second-hand car?
I mean, it would
like a
depend
camper
on
van.
It would depend on what the second-hand car was.
Okay, okay. Volkswagen camper van, 1980.
No.
Oh.
Okay, what car?
Not even for the dulcet tones of Sean Connery as a dragon.
No.
What car would you be willing to fuck a dragon to get?
Is it going to be a Rover?
It's funny you should say that. If it was, it's got to be very specific, right? Rover SD1, Vanden Plas, 3.5 litre, manual, in Moonraker Blue with cloth interior.
Would it change if you knew that the dragon was topping?
No.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Nick's arse is very
Nick,
reliant on hope.
think this through.
Honestly,
Look, Nick, you're a big guy, right? You're a big guy.
Yeah.
I don't think you could take a dragon.
Well, to be fair, probably not. Once I've been stitched back up again, I would have an SD1, my dream SD1, in the spec that I wanted it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
but
Sean
you'd have to
Connery will be
remove the
gentle.
seat because you wouldn't be able to sit down in it.
Yeah, I'd have to drive around with a hemorrhoid pillow. Like, I accept, but still.
I feel like every seat afterwards, it would need to have like some sort of plug because your insides would just prolapse otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
Sean Connery dragon is big.
It'll be fine.
Incidentally, 57 works in Dragonheart 1996.
It's more than none.
13 are explicit.
13.
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
in the? I know this
Who
isn't
do
the
you think is in
episode.
the explicit?
I don't know, but I really hope it's the dragon.
Yes, it's the dragon.
Yay! I don't know why I'm happy about that because I don't never want to read it,
Oh
but
shit.
I'm glad
Awesome.
he's doing well.
One of these came out today.
No, really.
In fact, we're going to have to highlight this one. I know this is the Portal episode, but sometimes you see dragon erotica.
But this is what we class as breaking news.
Yeah,
Look,
this
we are-
breaking news. This is New Heights by... Sorry, I posted the wrong bloody fic. Sorry. That was another Wheatley reader.
The topical one.
It was the same
It
Wheatley
was.
reader.
This is Daylight by Western Star. It is Bowen/Draco. It is canon. It's a fix-it fic where Draco doesn't die. Spoilers for the beloved 1996 film Dragonheart, starring Sean Connery as a dragon.
Arson as a love language.
Arson's a love language.
Oh, top Draco.
Yeah. Oh, look.
Oh
The
my
dragon's
god.
not gonna bottom. Like,
You don't
Oh
know.
no, hang on. I just want to point out that the author has wussed out here.
really? Are you kidding?
I do apologise, Mr. Mrs. or other Western Star. The tag is anthropomorphic Draco only during smut.
No, I mean, that probably makes sense.
Transforms into human. I mean, that is sensible for poor Bowen.
Yeah,
It is
it is,
sensible.
but
It also means that Nick isn't going to have his arse utterly caved in when he
Yeah,
wants that
'cause-
rover.
My question is, we won't know in this because it's a fic, not a comic. I'd like to think he transforms into Sean Connery.
But the thing is, if you can't handle him at his scaliest, how can you
You
deserve
don't deserve him
him
at Sean Connery. I mean, it's debatable as to which form is more sexy. Like, some people will go for the dragon, some people will go for Sean Connery. Bear in mind, this is elderly Sean Connery, not James Bond era Sean Connery.
Let me just have...
I don't know, the medieval period was a long time ago. He could be young in that.
Yeah, could
I
be.
suppose. I mean, I'm imagining Sean Connery at the era the film came out. more than
Oh, I
anything.
see.
So, which was 1996. So this was just before League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
So what you're saying is that he's a DILF.
He's a good elf, I think, by that point.
Oh.
Yeah, a granddad.
Hmm.
But you never know. I mean, it could be as long as it's still Sean Connery just showing up going, "Yes, I'm here for you. Would you like some sex?"
Actually, the author is less of a coward. I think that Sean Connery is just an anthro dragon in this. So still dragon,
right.
just with human features.
Ah, but not destroying Bowen's ass.
Well,
Crucially.
you know.
Well, just to a lesser extent than if he was of his full draconic size.
I suppose it's up to interpretation of the reader.
Yeah, I mean, if there's measurements in that fic.
So Sean Connery ripped out his 12-inch.
His 12-incher. Would you like to see 5 inches?
Good God.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay.
That's enough Dragon Smut for one Portal episode.
Yeah, a franchise which is notoriously dragon-free.
Let me find some robot lesbians. Oh, nope, never mind, this is funnier. Nick, you may recall there's a chapter in Portal 2 called The Part Where You Kill Him. Sorry, The Part Where He Kills
The
You.
part where he kills you, yes.
Where Wheatley goes, "This is the part where I kill you." And there's chapter 5, The Part Where He Kills You.
Yes.
And so this is The Part Where You Fuck Him
Oh my God.
I see.
by Little Red Trying Hard. It's another Wheatley reader.
There's just...
Something about Wheatley.
Yeah.
There is, yeah.
He's got Riz.
This blindsides us every time we sit down and record. We're always so certain of like, yeah, this is the sexy character, this is who they'll talk about. And it's always a weird British man.
Or Chiltruck Timms.
Or Chilchuck Timms.
Yeah.
Or
Depressed middle-aged man.
depressed middle-aged man. Yeah, it's always depressed middle-aged man that AO3 gravitates towards.
And idiots.
And idiots. We're so in there, Nick. Middle-aged, stupid.
So basically, all we have to do is go on a panel show at a con and just own up to not having a very good time as of late, and we will just be mobbed by people wanting to be our friend.
Apparently so.
And then the fan fiction about you two will start.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. That's the point.
I do. So here's the thing. I know.
I'll be the straight bestie.
So here's the thing. We've been doing this a while now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start that again. We've been doing this a while now. It's one of my biggest fears that I'm going to turn on the internet one day and
Find Yowie of us.
and yeah, somebody will have cared enough and be into the show enough to write a fan fiction about us.
I mean, one sort of has already.
Yeah, I know, but
it's not Yowie.
I died in it.
You did.
I know we did.
You didn't die, I died. I was brutally
Yeah,
murdered
we made it, Nick.
and brought back just so I could be murdered again.
So,
Yeah, but I didn't take it personally, so it's alright. Next.
not bitter.
Not that you're bitter.
No.
So, I have a vague idea. I suspect Grace probably knows. I doubt Nick knows. What is a bratty bottom?
Yeah,
Because
I know what that is.
I've seen that phrase around, and I'm not 100% sure. But I'm going to let Nick say it first, and then I'm going to be like, "Ha, idiot, you should have known about that. Obviously, everyone knows what a bratty bottom is." Grace, what is it?
Thanks.
I mean, I can take an educated guess.
Go on,
Okay.
what's your educated guess?
It's a bottom that doesn't like to do as the bottom is told. Like it would rather be made by the top.
That's exactly what it is.
You see, knobhead. I can.
It's a bottom who is bratty.
Yeah.
Hence
Yeah,
the...
but I wasn't sure what bratty means in the context of everything.
Oh yeah, to be fair.
It
could have meant
be
anything.
Yeah.
And this time it didn't.
I know. I can't quite believe that these terms that we're finding about things actually mean what they sound like.
Yeah, that was actually what
Well.
it was on the tin.
That's fair.
I'm sorry I called you a knobhead.
I did think that was a bit far. 'Cause, like,
It's one of those things that sounded funnier in my head. I do apologise.
no, it's completely okay. I was being a bit of a knobhead in that instance. Let's get some robot fucking in there. Oh, that has the potential to be cute. So this is artificial stimulation. or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bot by Riskv. Chell GLaDOS.
Chell.
Chell is mute and communicates through sign language. Also,
Listen, I'm gay and attracted to GLaDOS, and sometimes that you wanna. Excellent tag.
Understandable. They're down there in Aperture having lesbian robot sex. Good on you.
What do you do when you find an old porno in the depths of your testing facility? Well, things snowball, obviously.
More hot babes inside on the cover. With an honestly ridiculous amount of exclamation points.
Hey, mind reading the entirety of The Lord of the Rings to me?
That seems like something they'd do with all that time on their hands. Especially if someone had GLaDOS's voice.
Flee, you fools.
Oh, finally. I finally found GLaDOS Reader.
My god.
Yeah.
I can't believe it's taken this long.
Testing Preparations by Ren's Erotic Library _archivist. Now, Nick,
Written by an archivist.
there is a Ren's gallery in Hull.
Shit, there is.
I don't think there's a library.
Do you think these people are...
Let's
local?
find out. I'm gonna check. Ren Library.
It's just a thing. Why do you have to go stalkery?
You know what? It's actually worse than that, Grace. Ren Library is in Cambridge.
Oh.
You know, it could be more than one library called Ren.
Oh, probably. But,
Ren seems like a word that comes up a lot.
Maybe.
In fact, it is.
There is a Wren Kitchens near me.
There's also Wren Kitchens near you.
Maybe it's...
Yeah, Wren is also a bird.
Maybe it's
Yeah.
just a front. I'm pretty sure there was... Oh, no, that was Wins. Never mind. Not Wrens.
No, Wren Kitchen's real.
Yeah, Wren Kitchens is real, but I was thinking of Wins Heavy Haulage.
Well, either way, the Wren Erotic Library, which I choose to believe is like the shelf right at the back of that library in Cambridge.
No, it's a big building. I see in my mind's eye, it's like a big building, like a proper old school Baroque designed library with shelves from floor to ceiling and like multiple floors and a mezzanine and a little fucking
And
shop
it's
where you can buy
all nuts
coffee.
magazines.
And it's all
What, I
smut.
need a ladder.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's
Oh,
all
yeah.
smut.
Oh.
It's all, you can go there and you can get anything from like jazz mags to high concept literary erotica.
God, I hope so.
Just so to hike up a little erotic.
Oh, this is super dark, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
It's got knife play. It's got tentacle rape. It's got multiple orgasms, though, so someone's having fun.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I should have guessed that the GLaDOS Reader would be that way.
Abusive.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I suppose
Happens to villains.
you've got to have a little bit of, I don't know, Stockholm syndrome to want that from...
Guess. Maybe you just like the voice.
Yeah, maybe.
Just trying to justify myself there.
Justify
So
the
there-
unjustifiable.
There is a total of 10 works in GLaDOS/Reader. Let me just compare that.
What, to Wesley? Wheatley even, sorry.
Wheatley has 42, so there are 4 times as many Wheatley Reader as there are GLaDOS Reader.
That honestly does surprise me.
It's insane.
Like, the thing is...
Notably... Okay, yeah, go on, Nick.
Like, the thing is, it's not even... I sometimes think, yeah, there's the voice, but from an aesthetic point of view, GLaDOS is the more humanoid.
Yeah.
Because she was designed to look like a woman in bondage hanging upside down from the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Wheatley's just a ball.
Yeah.
He's just a ball with a blue eye and handles
That can vibrate, apparently.
that can apparently vibrate, yeah. Like, what
Yeah.
what gives? Are people on the internet okay?
No. But I just want to shout out Companion Core by Nixions, which is a Wheatley/Reader, because the summary is Wheatley gets bitches, brackets, real, close bracket, another bracket, not clickbait. Because
I bet he does.
he sure does. He gets so many bitches.
Yeah.
He's up there with Chilchuck.
Who's that guy that John Hamm plays that is stupid but he just lucks his way through life the entire time?
Oh god, no, I know who you mean. The one from 30 Rock. Yeah. I can't remember his name. He's just John Hamm.
Yeah.
Because John Hamm is the same in every role.
Yeah. He can only play John Hamm.
With his charisma.
I
I've been watching Toast of London, and John Hamm shows up in that.
oh, I see.
And Matt Berry always describes him as having lots of charisma. And he kills Brian Blessed by being too charismatic.
Of course, that's a very John Hamm thing to do.
Brian, no.
Yeah, like Brian, he's on his deathbed, and they bring in such a charismatic man, and he just gets overwhelmed, and he dies. He's just like, no. And I was like, well, why did you bring John Hamm? You know he has so much charisma.
Actually, does
Oh
he?
my God.
Does he play John Hamm in?
Yeah,
I
it's
see.
John Hamm as himself.
John Hamm as himself.
Yeah, and everyone just falls in love with him because he's John Hamm.
Of course.
And he's got,
He is nice.
yeah,
It's John Hamm.
he's got charisma.
Okay, so I was looking for Cave Johnson buying Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Right?
I haven't found that.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I haven't found that. I found something as equally as interesting, and it's also a crossover with our own universe as well.
Okay.
This is called "They Can't Stop All of Us" by Midnight Vision.
Okay.
So,
Right.
a few years ago, where a load of people on the internet got together and decided they were going to raid Area 51.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah.
This is basically it, but it's Aperture Science.
Oh shit.
So here's the summary. It's general knowledge that the successful Aperture Science Incorporated was established in the late 80s and has produced different types of product known to mankind. However, in the early 2000s, speculation arose when someone claims to say they tested for a very special product that hasn't been released yet. Now it's 2019 and the internet has finally broke. A Facebook event claims that people will raid Aperture Science, and the CEO sees this as an opportunity.
Okay.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, he's never had so many participants, has he?
Mm.
This is going to be Cave Johnson getting a load more test subjects.
Oh no. He's just gonna let them in.
Yeah.
And trap them in a maze. Cave Johnson, you bastards.
Hello, people from the internet. My name's Cave Johnson.
Have you posted this?
Yeah, I think
Yes,
so.
yes, you have. Yeah,
I
you
have,
Sorry.
yeah.
I wasn't looking.
This
There we
is, crack treated seriously. It's a meme, obviously. Yeah, Area 51 raid AU. I kind of want to see where this goes. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1,343. A couple of chapters by the looks of things. Yeah, chapter 2. So, yeah. There it is.
Greetings. I'm Cave Johnson, founder and CEO of Aperture Science. You may know me for buying out this old dusty salt mine and providing you quality shower curtains and other products. I forgot about the shower. He made asbestos shower curtains for the military.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh, yeah. Where would you like me to start from?
Greetings. I'm Cave Johnson. Last paragraph.
Greetings, I'm Cave Johnson, founder and CEO of Aperture Science. You may know me for buying out this old dusty salt mine and providing you quality shower curtains and other products. The simple fact that you're standing here means you've successfully infiltrated our laboratories and retrieved our beautiful portal gun. However, it seems that none of you kids realize the value of that expensive gun. Yes, they're expensive, but no worries. We've been testing that baby for a long, long time, and we're not planning to mass produce until it's good and damn ready. So, who's ready to make some science?
And that's how they all got recruited. Oh,
That's business, baby.
that's the last time I go to a Facebook event.
Dashcom?
That's a Tumblr event. I trust
That's,
Tumblr with
that's
my life.
even worse.
The thing is, if it was actually true to real life, all that would happen is that people would have turned up and stood around the main gate of Aperture Science, had a chat with the security guards, and then all the mums would have come to pick them up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
probably.
yeah, I think this is the better ending. Of course, there would have been people trying to break into Aperture Science to clap some AI cheeks.
God.
Okay, I just found it in the explicits. It's not super okay, I'll let you guys decide if we talk about this, so quick clap. It might be yucking on people's yum a bit much. So this fic is called Heroin Wonka Factory Tour.
Oh my god.
6 female heroes, be they superhuman or not, brought across the multiverse to be given a tour of a massive candy factory by its eccentric owner. So we have GLaDOS in here. And Shell. So we have Power Girl, Peggy Carter, Jimeno from Chainsaw Man, the female soul survivor from Fallout, Chun-Li and Oompa Loompas.
My God.
There's going to be an inflation scene in this, isn't there?
Oh no.
Almost certainly.
In fact, it's in the fucking tags.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. So the additional tags are weight gain, immobility, ass expansion, breast expansion, body expansion, blueberry inflation, food TF,
Transformation.
fruit TF, animal TF, gender bent Wonka, psychotic Wonka. Now, I feel that's redundant because all Wonka is psychotic Wonka.
100%.
If you're going to make Wonka not psychotic, you didn't understand the assignment.
Yes.
I haven't seen the film with Timothy Chalamet yet, but I suspect they didn't understand the assignment.
No,
Because it looks far too wholesome.
yeah, this is the thing. He'll be all fucking whimsical and shit, and there'll be no scary tunnel to scare the shit out of you as a kid.
Exactly.
I feel like he'll still have those nice
right.
Victorian values where it's like, you know, human rights and health and safety isn't quite in its own yet. And it's like, oh, I can get away with anything. So much wonder. There's no such thing as a union.
If you want to see a slutty Oompa Loompa generated through AI, that is on
Does
chapter
what,
2.
sorry?
A slutty Oompa Loompa that looks to be generated by AI.
Oh boy. Right.
It's actually an interesting mash. Like, half the art in here is MS Paint, the other half is Oompa Loompa.
Okay, I see.
Oh, some of it's of a higher tier than MS Paint, I will say that.
Yeah, the fetish art is in here as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
What do you see?
I don't want to describe it.
The audience can't see
Oh
it, James.
Lord. So
You're gonna have to describe it.
Shell has had the scene from Willy Wonka that haunted my nightmares as a child happens to Shell in this.
Which one's that, James?
The blueberry scene.
The blueberry scene, yeah,
Oh dear.
which is the stuff of nightmares.
It
Did
didn't
that not
give me
haunt your night?
It didn't scare me. I just looked at it and went, she's gonna have some really bad gas after that.
Oh, it scared me.
Not floating up
gonna-
towards the ceiling fan.
I don't think I've got
Or
that far as a
being
child,
surrounded
to be
by
honest.
geese. Or
I mean, that scares me now because I understand how scary geese are, but it
The-
didn't.
The geese wasn't the scary bit.
No, it's being blueberried is the scary bit.
Yeah, no, the scary bit in that scene was ending up going down to the garbage disposal chute.
I don't remember it, I'll be honest.
I
Veruca
think-
Salt
oh yeah.
is the person who does it. Yeah.
Come to think of it, actually, that chocolate tube realistically would kill you.
Yeah, it would.
Like getting stuck in a high pressure tube, he would have suffocated in there,
Yeah, he would, and
then
it
drowned.
probably wouldn't be a full blockage. There'd still be chocolate getting by you, so you wouldn't just be in air. You'd be in chocolate.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, I don't know what the fuck Roald Dahl was on when he made all this, but kind of think of it. A lot of his stuff requires you to be poisoned in some way, like Nana's
Yeah.
Marvelous Medicine, or like I don't know,
It's
the
almost
magic
like
potion
he
in the
was-
Pelly and Me.
Yeah, it's almost like he was experimenting with substances when he wrote it,
I hope so.
in that Victorian way.
Somebody from the olden days cracked out of their tits while making media? Surely not.
Making children's books. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Okay,
C.S.
I wanna
Lewis started it.
I want to explore this specific tag, or this because it has a really good tag.
Okay.
So this is it's only a paper moon. It is Caroline and Cave Johnson. Not only does it have period typical sexism, but it also has Cold War era anti-Soviet slurs.
Wow.
What
Okay.
the
Yeah.
hell?
The best kind of slurs.
Does that just mean calling someone a commie?
I think it might. I'm curious to find out. Possibly calling you a dirty red, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, they don't seem that bad, but alright. Maybe I've
Yeah.
just got a thick skin and I'm not a communist.
It's worth calling out just in case.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think I skimmed through to see. I found the period appropriate sexism.
Okay.
They're talking about making female spacesuits.
Alright.
Yeah, and they're adding like flippy skirts into it, like in Flash Gordon.
Ah, I see.
because that's what they can put on the front of brochures is slutty spacesuits. Cave Ever the Businessman from the 50s.
Oh boy.
Not that I suspect much has changed in the business room since then, but at least Cave wasn't a coward about it.
He stuck to his convictions, misguided though they may be.
Exactly.
Yeah. But misguided and old-fashioned as they may be.
I can't find any communist-related slurs. Oh, yes I can. Pinko bastards.
Oh, there we go. There it is.
Yeah,
Fucking hell.
there we go. Okay. I am seeing a lot of Caroline Cave Johnson, though. Ooh, and a long one here. That is not only Caroline Cave Johnson, it's also GLaDOS Cave Johnson.
Oh dear.
Oh well.
Oh, it's also 16,000 words long. It's called Tragedy Plus Time by Fuchsia May. Summary, which is a quote from the game. Well, you know the old formula. Comedy equals tragedy plus time, and you've been asleep for a while, so I guess it's actually pretty funny when you do the maths.
Oh no.
That's one of those very rare lines where it could be said by GLaDOS, Cave Johnson, and Wheatley.
I'm pretty sure it was GLaDOS.
Yeah.
But in the phase where she's bitter that you murdered her in the last game.
Yeah.
I love her response to all of that. She's just kind of... She does the whole I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed with it. I think that's nice. Though she's very clearly mad. You know what, I'm going to try GLaDOS and Shell, but with crack.
Yeah, this...
I think there's room for cuteness in there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, let's put fluff. Let's look for fluff.
Fluff and crack.
Maybe. Let's see how... Okay, 67 in fluff. I'll go with that.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I never thought I'd see this title. Putussi Gladussi by ROTTXN.
No, they don't fuck the potato, do they?
The summary is massive girl cock plus vagina potato equals mashed cum potato. Oddly enough, this opens with the lines, Gladys's raw sexual allure didn't disappear when she turned potato. Honestly, it just increased because she was handheld mode like pocket pussy. How very convenient.
I think they missed a trick, not just calling it Smash.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been a good title. Though Gladussi did catch your attention. This is by Rotoxen.
It is.
My
It also uses
God.
the phrase, Shell's massively big girl cock princess wand. Which was obviously throbbing the exact moment she rescued GLaDOS from the brid. I assume from the bird.
From the bird.
But just rescuing her from Bridlington is also quite funny to me, so I'm going to stick with that.
I mean, the thing is, if there's one place you can't leave a potato out in the open, it's Bridlington, because the seagulls will get it.
Okay, so this is definitely written as comedy.
Yeah, what... Like,
The reason I know that is because the word skibbity comes
yeah,
up later.
GLaDOS says, holy shit on Skibbity.
Holy shit on skibbity. Cheese puff, your gawk is so fat just like you are.
Oh, this is...
Nick, this is written suspiciously like Full Life Consequences.
It is, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
like a more sexual version of Full Life
A
Consequences.
girl cock version of Full Life Consequences. Hang on, I just have to check one of these. Okay, thank God.
I'm looking out my window, questioning my life choices.
Skibbity toilet freeform is not a tag of its own.
No,
yet.
come on.
Thank God.
Our things that we shouldn't be touching.
Yeah, we should probably avoid Skibbity toilet as a fandom for now.
I still cannot decide whether it's a masterpiece or the worst thing on the internet.
I feel like the moment they start expanding the lore and give things names for things, that's when it all goes.
What do you mean the moment?
The moment they do that.
That's already happened.
Yeah, she's
What do you
saying
mean?
that's the point it got bad.
Oh, I see.
No, I completely agree
Yeah,
with
but
that.
I feel like
Yeah.
something. One last piece of information is yet to drop before, like, it hits AO3 in a big way.
Yeah, it doesn't
like
quite have a Tumblr
A
sexy
Womp
man
character with
Yeah.
like
yet.
I don't know, goals or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Yeah.
Because the moment the back rooms got bad is when they started attaching labels and names to things.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it was its best when it was just that one level with the mouldy carpet.
Yeah.
And everything was just other.
Well, now it's close to just being its own little SCP style thing.
Yeah, which is cool in itself, but it won't be
too
as
many
pure.
layers, all these monster names. It just seems it's not as good.
Yeah, it won't be as pure.
Mm-hmm. On the plus side, in the Shell GLaDOS, I'm seeing a lot of tooth rotting fluff in particular.
Wow, maybe GLaDOS ends up having a heart after all.
I'm glad there's something wholesome in this corner of the internet.
Yeah.
Something far away from Skibbity Toilet.
Oh boy.
Seeing a lot of idiots in love too, even with GLaDOS.
Is GLaDOS an idiot?
I don't think so.
I thought she was one of the smartest entities on Earth.
I mean, she can be a bit dense. This is short and should probably be looked into. Just because the summary to There She Is by Luna-like Space is just 574 words of GLaDOS simping.
For Chell, I'm guessing.
Yeah. And honestly, good on you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, this is cute.
It is.
Shell catches GLaDOS looking at her. Yeah, you're allowed to look. I was like, oh, I wasn't looking. Well, I saw you. No, you didn't. I'm putting my hair up. Don't. Oh. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, it is. GLaDOS opened her mouth to say something, but ended up fumbling over her words instead.
We've all had days like that.
I think you look nice. A warning came up in the corner of her vision on her computerized interface that she was overheating. Lovely.
Oh.
God's sake.
You've not seen much Cube fix either.
Yeah, I was expecting more of the Cube. Yeah.
The emotional core of the series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just having a quick skim on the Cube's tags. Oh, there we go. A Woman and Her Cube. Which is a crossover with Fallout.
Okay.
Yeah. By... I cannot pronounce that. Ciexlo della Verda? Cielo.
Yeah, Cielo de la Verda, possibly, yeah.
Yeah. Either way, it's mature, and the ship is Chell, Weighted Companion Cube.
Oh shit, hold on. I've just read the summary.
Oh, yeah. Chell finally... Oh, okay, so... Portal, but in the Fallout universe. She escapes Aperture, and she finds herself in the Wasteland.
Oh, God.
Read chapter 1, they do the thing.
War. War never changes.
They do the thing.
In the decades before the atomic war devastated the planet, humanity's understanding of science and technology advanced rapidly, bringing with it a great expansion of prosperity and greater violence. Black Mesa Research Facility, an impenetrable bunker of concrete and steel, would likewise become a hellish cage as the bombardment of ICBMs left its scientists and residents forgotten in the dark and doomed to starvation. For all the advancements in killing they had made, there was nothing that could help them live.
Oh my god, that goes so fucking hard.
This does go hard, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Over 200 years have passed, and the legacies of the scientific powerhouses of the old world have nearly been forgotten by those of the new. Nearly.
So, by the looks of things, like, Chell comes to the surface.
All the while, the enrichment centers remained locked and hidden. Until now.
This goes fucking hard. I'm impressed.
Yep, props to anyone who opens with a Fallout monologue.
And makes it good.
This is
Yeah.
better than the one I wrote, for sure.
Well, I mean,
I wasn't trying to go hard, but they did.
I know, but it's on the delivery, isn't it? So,
yeah, 10 out of 10. We'll read.
yeah, I kind of want to see where that goes.
Well, there's only 2 chapters, so give it a look.
Yeah.
Somehow it ends with fucking the cube.
Because of course it does.
Damn right. That was a slash, not an and. She's gonna bang the cube.
Oh boy.
Choose a corner.
Choose a corner or an edge.
Oh, edging! Aha!
Oh no. Oh, we've been doing this too long.
Is this what edging is? Just rubbing on the cube's edge. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we wrap up? Do we want to keep going? What's on your minds? How are you feeling? What is love?
I am tired. I not sure what I have witnessed today.
I could really do with a shower. Like, I don't know if I don't know if you.
Yes, I'm sweating as fuck.
Yeah, no, I don't know if you sort of picked up on a line I had to restart, and that was because I was sort of leaned forward, reading something, and my headphones slipped off my head.
Okay.
Like it's that sweaty in this room.
Ah.
So
Well, I have one more for you, nice and quick.
oh, excellent.
As is the way, I will skim through and I'll go, ooh, that's in one. So, this is called GLaDOS plays Ghost so loud that she gets reconfigured into a toast shape.
What?
GLaDOS plays Ghost so loud that she gets reconfigured into a toast shape.
She...
As in the band?
Yes.
Well, fuck me.
The tags include Ghost Freeform, Crack, Theology Mention, Toast Shape, and Ghost BC Freeform. This is Lolita Palpatine, which is a hell of an image.
Yeah, it is.
Are you on the square? Are you on the
Are
level?
you toast?
Are you ready to swear right here, right now,
before the devil?
The devil.
That wasn't GLaDOS, or it sure didn't sound like her.
No. Oh, Chell moved the companion cube over to a platform and jumped on. Are you on the square? A voice sang over the speakers. Chell paused, and then, with the companion cube in tow, jumped onto a nearby moving platform.
Are you on the level?
Are you on the level? Chell squinted. Yeah, the lines fit. Are you ready to swear right here, right now, before the devil? That wasn't GLaDOS, or it didn't sound like her.
Oh, fuck off, Lolita Palpatine. I just got that.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Mhm.
Got us.
Oh.
The music
Fucking hell.
didn't stop multiple chambers later. It was so loud it blared over all of GLaDOS's comments. While Shell was getting to the source, GLaDOS was going to answer to her now as why she tries to dispose her by dropping her into a fire pit. Maybe all this music about theology was her way of taunting to her. Well, you found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it? GLaDOS turned to face Chell in her domain, except GLaDOS was now shaped like toast. Chell had never seen GLaDOS before this, but she wasn't expecting it at all. Yes, I listened to Ghost so much that I became toast-shaped. It will undo itself over time. It's rude to stare. Wipe that smirk off your face.
Is that what happens when you listen to too much Ghost?
Yes. There have been some very serious...
Why toast?
I don't know.
Maybe because it rhymes.
Yeah, I'm just going to Google Ghost band toast. Ghost Toast discography.
What?
Ghost Toast is a separate band. They are experimental instrumental group from Hungary.
Right.
They're prog rock, Nick. You should look up Ghost Toast.
Holy shit, okay.
You're welcome.
Oh.
For when I get bored of Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd wishes it had shit on Ghost Toast.
Well, there you go. If anyone is more up to date on the ghost lore and would like to explain why you turn into toast, please write in. I'd love to know. I'd like closure to my mysteries.
If this has happened to you, please write in.
Have you been affected by ghost toast syndrome? Call now. You may be entitled to compensation.
Oh no.
So what have we learned today?
I've learned that people find idiots sexy.
Yeah. That's a hell of an ego boost for me, I won't lie.
Yeah, it's even when they don't have bodies at all. Never mind, nice bodies.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. You can be an orb and people will still want to bang you.
Yeah, you can literally have no vertices whatsoever. You can just be round.
Mm-hmm.
And so long as you're funny and an idiot, people will want to bang you.
That is good news for me, so I will take that win.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm sitting here. I'm quite a rotund person myself, and I do have a girlfriend.
Today.
So yeah, you heard it here first, kids.
Become round.
Unfortunately, I'm very sexy, so no one wants to bang me. But here we are. Oh, the shame!
Tough, buddy.
It's okay. I will live as a hermit forever.
I mean, there is the skinny one out of the two you can play as in the Portal co-op. So, I'm sure there's someone out there for you.
Yeah, true. For every Atlas, there's a Peabody.
I don't want them. They're not good enough for me. It's fine.
You want to be more of a GLaDOS, who does have simps out here.
Yeah.
It's difficult being a superior life form.
It's not easy being an evil AI.
Indeed.
How are you feeling about Portal now you've seen some of the stuff out there, Grace?
I'm probably not gonna play it.
Oh, you should play it.
It seems like a Legend of Zelda game, but not as interesting.
Oh, it's not. It's just like, especially the first Portal. The first Portal is just a fun little puzzler.
Yeah, it seems like it's just a little puzzle
Imagine
game.
just the Zelda dungeons.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Okay.
Funnily enough, the dungeon's one of the least favourite parts of Zelda for me.
Okay. That explains. It's just like Zelda, but there's no handsome fishmen. There's only robots.
I like exploring the wilderness more than the fishman.
No, you don't.
But I do also explore the fishman as much as I can. You're welcome.
And dressing up Link in cunty outfits.
He serves.
He does serve.
Your Honour, he serves.
I'm familiar with that terminology now.
Mm.
In fact, I think that's the first time I saw someone use the term cunty outfit was related to Link. Yeah, it was this. What was the most recent one? Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
It was as people were unlocking things, and someone posted like a second cunty outfit has hit Link because they found a second.
Babe, wake up.
Because there was the first one they discovered. Everyone was like, "Oh yeah, cunty outfit."
Yeah, backless dress.
Yeah, they found the backless dress you can wear in Tears of the Kingdom. Jesus Christ, yeah. But then there's a second. I can't even remember what the second one is, but someone found it.
I mean, I think the Gerudo outfit was the first one, and you couldn't get it in the second game, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, the first actual cunty outfit was the Gerudo outfit. So,
oh yeah, he fucking served in that. But
followed by the skirt you start out in Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh yeah, you've just got your nips out and a skirt. Yeah. Nips, skirt, sandals.
The point is, Nintendo know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
They are leading into this as hard as they can, and then they have the audacity to give Prince Sidon a fiancé.
I know. They giveth and they taketh away.
They knew what they were up to.
They're very withholding. But they did give you a ghost BF that looked just like him.
That's true. Shall we do Zelda at some point?
I don't mind.
The dust
Could
has
do.
settled.
Yeah, I reckon there's going to be a lot of fucking ghost sex.
Yeah.
In the fandom now that you've got them.
I've heard there is a handsome goat man.
Oh god, yeah, the Raru, yeah, fucking hell.
I've still not played Tears of the Kingdom, but I'm aware that there's a handsome goat man.
I personally don't understand, but
okay.
I fair play to everyone else who likes the goat.
I will look into it.
He's a goat.
But,
He's a fucking goat.
But before then, I will be spending my time immersed in Shell/GLaDOS, because it looks like I'm catered to.
Fair enough.
Excellent.
Aggressively so. And I'd like to thank AO3 for catering to me, because they're a cute pair, and I'm here for it.
I've just noticed I've still got the Dragonheart fic open, so I think I'll read it.
Please do.
It can be your bedtime yaoi.
Yeah.
It will be my bedtime yaoi.
Do you want to come back in 2 weeks and just give us like a short review of what you thought of the Dragonheart yaoi?
Yeah, alright.
Maybe find time to rewatch Dragonheart in the meantime. I've got it on DVD somewhere.
I've got it on VHS.
That probably won't help you these days, unless you have a VHS.
I have a VHS
You do?
player.
I had it. Oh, I wasn't sure.
It's attached to the CRT.
For fuck's sake. Of course it is.
Built in, baby.
Grace, you never left the
I remember those
1990s,
ones.
did you?
No.
No. I actually got that in the 2000s. That was second hand.
Of course. Anything else we want to say before we wrap up?
Yeah, if you don't see me next week, it's because I've attempted to turn on the CRTV, and I remember back in the days, it used to make very worrying noises during the night as I tried to sleep, like crashing and banging and bits inside falling apart. So it's probably likely that I'll try and turn on the cathodes and I will blow the fucking thing up on me with it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, maybe that should have gone in the bin.
But if I...
Yeah.
No.
Grace, do you want
Also,
me to
there's
just bring you
there's
the
no
DVD?
leakage on those things, so you can't throw them away. You have to get them specially dismantled. Because if you put both of your hands in the chassis, you will electrocute yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know you've left it too late to throw that out now, like all the specialists have retired.
No, they're not. They're still around.
Okay, good. They'll be needed to diffuse this thing.
Just take it to the tip. It'll be fine.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there'll be a YouTube video on how to do it should I need to do it.
Please don't do it.
That's such a bad idea.
Grace, no.
I love bad ideas.
Grace, no.
I'm go lavender ice cream.
Yeah. Dismantling up your own CRT.
Waking up to find the Queen had died.
Grace.
Blacking. So, no, let me add context there. Blacking out for 2 days, waking up to find the Queen had died. Because you mixed a drink I found in a dream.
Yeah.
Grace.
Yes.
If you die as a result of your efforts dismantling a CRT monitor,
Yeah, make it my gravestone.
I will engrave on your gravestone, "She died as she lived. It was a shocking state of affairs."
Yes.
Oh.
Like it. Because if I wasn't going to die from the paint fumes, I wanted something along the lines of, it was a very emotional time, sorry for your gloss.
I'm sorry.
On my cards.
What? When did you die from paint fumes?
Because after I drank the drink you were doing, I was painting gloss.
Oh, God.
And I was getting high off the fumes, so I was like double dosed on alcohol and paint fumes. So therefore, I was imagining like people writing in on the cards, "Sorry, this must be a very emotional time. Sorry for your gloss." But
So, I'd like to propose a new generic gravestone for Grace. Sorry, this is very morbid, but
no, it's alright. I'm having the time of my life.
I think it should just be "she found out."
Yes.
Just all-encompassing, because you've been fucking around a lot, and it's only a matter of time before you find out one day. So, just get it pre-done with "she found out."
Yeah. Here lies Grace. She found out.
Yep.
1947 to 1963.
1947. How fucking old do you think
Also,
I
she
am?
died in her mid-20s. In the 60s. Grace, are you a ghost?
You know what? I did say that I had done reincarnation once.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a bit shit, so I tried the other one next
Your
time.
previous
so,
life was...
maybe I have.
Oh.
Yeah, we are the Dead Person podcasters.
Oh.
Oh,
Cool.
no.
Have you watched any of that yet?
No.
Yeah.
And I need to. I should. You're right.
Yeah.
It does look good.
There's funnily enough, there's something else I'm pretty sure is in an adjacent timeline because it's still technically DC, and that's R.I.P.D.
Yeah, that looks bad.
It was bad, but I did find it funny. I did
I
like
have one
it
more fic I
in an
want to
odd
talk
way.
about before we go. I've just noticed.
Oh yeah.
This is test chamber 80085.
Oh my God.
Yeah, by Samafer.
The titty chamber.
The titty chamber
What are you on about?
80085.
It spells boobs, but in numbers.
Yeah, but what's it got to do with the actual?
It's a portal fic.
Oh, you have been selected for a new and exciting program, the Enrichment Center.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Never before seen
I
substance
see.
requires urgent emergency testing on you.
oh
The
no.
test is titties.
Fuck's sake.
I'm just curious how this works. Let's leave the portal gun behind. I think it's a gel that makes her titties bigger.
And lactate, evidently.
And lactate. Yeah. Good on you, GLaDOS, I guess. She knew what she wanted. She knew she had that chamber number coming up. And she invented a substance for it.
This is part of a collection, you know.
Oh.
Oh
It-
my god.
It's called Tit for Tat 2024, The Dark Tit Rises.
The dark tit rises. Oh, hello. The dark tit.
What else have they covered?
So there's a fic called "Impressing the Boss" by Nops Vane. The pair is its original work. The pairing is 50s housewife with enormous tits / husband's boss.
I see.
God's sake. Very good.
Mrs. Lyde has been left alone with her husband's boss. How can she say no to his demands?
For God's sake.
Unbelievable.
There's a Kirk Spock lactation in here.
Because of course there is.
There are 42 works in Tit for Tat 2024, The Dark Tit Rises. That's such a good name.
I mean-
I'm sorry, that makes my side hurt.
We're halfway through the year, if not slightly over.
Yeah. So,
That's a lot.
80 in the end. There's a the Scum Villain self-saving system.
Savings.
It's a hell of a name in here for you, Grace.
Yeah, I know the one. It's a part of the Holy Trinity
Yeah,
of
Chinese boy
Chinese gay boys. That's the one.
love. The Clone Wars. Some Fire Emblem in here. One Piece.
Nice. Surprising.
That is Charlotte Pudding / Sanji.
I can't remember who Charlotte Pudding is. I know who
Oh,
Sanji
me
is.
neither. The synopsis is just Sanji sees a boob. It's called "God Help This Man" by Glustwix. You know, it's a comic. We can have a quick look at that.
Oh God.
Just as I thought I'd clawed my way out, they dragged me back in.
I'm sorry. Bonus content looking at
What have we learned today?
Tit for Tat.
Whenever we try to
I know.
leave, we
I
can't.
drag you back in to show you some titties.
This is the Hotel California.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's just a woman showing
And Sanji's
guy her
just sort of,
titties.
he's just sat there smoking, just like, yeah.
Yeah, that's a pair of boobs, alright.
A lot of Star Trek in here.
There always is.
Yeah. Doctor Who.
Star Trek never changes.
Okay. I should get out of here, but it's just such a funny name. I'm just sort of morbidly drawn in.
Well, we've all got work in the morning,
Oh,
James, so
what?
we've got to
We
go.
do? Fuck.
I,
Well, thank you, Tit for Tat, The Dark Tit Rises. I will see if there's any other collections in The Dark Tit Rises. Because there must have been a previous year, right?
I reckon there will have been. I
Oh,
reckon
God,
that there'll
maybe,
have
yeah.
been another Tit for Tat 2023, possibly with another funny name.
Okay. I'll look into that. But in the meantime, thank you for listening if you made it this far. I hope you did. Join us next time. We'll do something else. Tempted by Zelda now we've said it, but we did have other plans. I'll defer to you, Grace.
Oh.
Because, well,
Not
the
a
other
good
plan
idea.
was your idea.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's up to you if you want to do summer blockbusters or Zelda.
I mean, any excuse to talk about Prince Sidon, to be honest, but you know,
We
I think you wanted more variety.
Well, we can decide on the day. We'll figure out
Okay.
what tickles your fancy. We'll do both eventually, but it's
Yeah.
whatever we feel like first.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
That's it for now.
it's a long, hot summer of unrest, so we're trying to keep ourselves cheerful.
It is, isn't it?
So,
I'd like to thank both of you as well. I normally thank people for listening, but thank you, Nick and Grace, for sticking to my horrible schedule during such chaotic times.
That's all right. I think.
to be fair, we both try our best. It is just that real life gets in the way. So, thank you for bearing
I know,
with us.
right? And thank you, audience, for bearing with us.
Yes.
We will one day have a good schedule. But
Yeah.
it,
Oh yeah, I ballsed up the last one because of Archive. You're welcome.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that was the second reason. It wasn't just the riots. It was also that Grace had Archive, and
I couldn't
Yeah.
see.
so there were two possible Sundays because we always record on Sundays. The first Sunday, Grace had Archive, and I had just driven back from Hull, so none of us were really in the mood. But we were like, okay, let's do it again next week. Next weekend, riots.
Yeah. Like, actually,
Yeah,
that last week was my fault because it turned out
you
that
started the riots.
No, I didn't start the riots, but it turned out that my friend came back from...
He ended them.
Nick, finish them.
It turned out that my friend came back from the Outer Hebrides to sell his house, and he was like,
Oh, yeah.
do you want all this shelving for your shed? Because I understand that yours has collapsed. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Oh, right, you can only pick it up after 3. I'm like, right, well, that's curtains for recording then. So
That's fine.
I got
It's
some free
worth it.
shelving for the parts department.
Worth it in the...
We were shelved for
Yes.
shelving.
You didn't have to admit that. I covered for you.
No,
Yeah, Nick was having such a really bad time. I just wanted to go get some shelves.
don't you worry. The time was bad, so But
The
I
time
just
was
ended
bad.
up with some. Yeah, I just ended up with some shelving. It was
Perfect.
completely
excellent.
incidental, and to be fair, seeing him again was nice.
I'm
So,
glad.
Oh, good.
yeah.
And Sean Connery would be proud of you for getting shelves.
Yes.
Anyway, that's it from us. Thank you and good night.
Good night.
Good night.